to For What It's Worth, the show that quizzes you with questions and tempts you with antiques. We have 3 pairs of contestants who are ready to play, and each team has a quizzer who has to answer a general knowledge question correctly, of course, so that their partner, the picker, has a chance to choose an antique or collectible and build a collection. And the aim of the game is simple. It's to amass the most valuable collection. So here on the show, we are all about the knowledge and all about the know-how. And one person who has both in abundance is our resident expert, the wonderful Charles Hanson.
Hello, Fern. Hello. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Hello.
Charles, lovely to see you.
You
Lovely
too,
to see you. Please tell us about the lots we're playing for today.
Fern, certainly. Teams, for your consultation today, we have the following. A tool, a vinaigrette, earrings, a plant pot, candlesticks, a coat set, a salt cellar, a table, a coin, a poster, a plate, and finally, a medal.
Interesting and eclectic, yes. Now, one of those items is our top lot, which is worth a whopping £2,500. That is, of course, the lot to spot, because at the end of the show, the winning pair will walk away with a cash equivalent of one of the items in their collection. But beware, because the lots decrease in value, right down to our worthless lot, which is worth a tenner or less. That, of course, is the lot to avoid. So who's playing today? Let's meet our teams. Team 1, welcome. Who are you?
Hi, Fern. My name's Amanda, and I'm teamed today with my husband, Mark.
We are avid antique collectors from Porthcawl in South Wales.
Welcome and good luck. Team 2, who are you?
Oh, hello, Fern. My name's Rhiannon, and this is my friend Lisa.
We met nearly 20 years ago at antenatal classes and have been really good friends ever since.
Good luck. And welcome, Team 3, who are you?
Hi, Fern. My name's Michelle, and this is my husband, Alan.
And we met many, many years ago when we used to work at the police station. And we started our relationship by flirting in the cafeteria.
Well, there's no better place to flirt than a police cafeteria. Yes, I hope one of you wasn't the arresting officer, that's all. Welcome, everybody, and jolly good luck. Now, earlier, our teams got to inspect our lots, watched over by our expert. But could they separate the high end from the high street? Let's see.
Wow, what a lovely room.
Wow.
OK. This is interesting. Pick that up and have a look at the base.
Handle with care. Hold on. Handle with care.
Paris Cliff as
I
well.
like that.
Beautiful.
They do seem to go quite well, don't they?
Yes.
I think it looks Indian.
North African.
Or Arabic.
Why is it Arabic? That's an interesting word.
The inlay is suffering, isn't it?
I'm drawn to the design of that.
I don't know much about that sort of thing. What about you?
No.
But this is a collectible area, isn't it?
Do you think it's worth a bit?
It will be to the right collector. The state coach.
I've seen something
That's
like that.
beautiful.
With a box.
Yeah.
With a box, you're quite right. We like a completeness.
Wow, I don't know much for this one.
Any marks on the back?
Well, it's metal, isn't it?
It's not been finalised. Somebody's taken that out and they've actually hand-painted it.
So you think it's a second? It's a blank.
The medal. Something we know very little about. Wasn't it right in on the side there?
Battalion of Grenadier Guards.
Grenadier Guard, well done.
There won't be many of those about, that's for sure. OK, let's have a look at the candlesticks. Can't see any marks.
Yeah,
can
there
you?
is.
Is there?
Just here, look.
I don't think it's a hallmark.
Are they worthless?
Worthless.
Some kind of a woodworking measuring tool, isn't it?
Oh, it looks like some sort of draftsman's tool, doesn't it?
Would it be very antique-y?
Not really.
Some tools, Michelle, can be worth a small fortune.
Goodness me, the salt cellar.
That's very unusual, isn't it?
That would go well in the cottage, that would.
I wouldn't say that's of any great value, though.
What about the coin? That looks really old. Is it Roman?
I wonder how long that's been in the ground.
It looks old, to say the least. Oh, you're thinking that? No, you can't have it. It's theirs.
So look at that. That is absolutely amazing.
It's lovely, but it's tiny.
They say small is beautiful, but isn't it most valuable?
They look very 1960s, don't they?
Marina, does it say?
Cartier.
Cartier?
Top lot, I would say the carriage. Bottom lot, the salt cellar.
Top one, vinaigrette. Bottom one, the tool. I think top item, medal. Bottom item, tool.
Yeah, OK, job done. I'm happy with that.
So, you were spying on them, Charles.
I really enjoyed it, Fern. It was wonderful to watch.
And how do you come to the valuation of these objects?
The values for each lot have been agreed between myself and an independent valuer. They're based on the hammer price we would expect them to reach at auction, but with no auction costs added. So when I say sold, that's the price they would fetch.
OK, and just to add an extra twist, we have our mystery lot. It could be worth thousands or it could be worth peanuts, but that is for our winners to decide later. So for now, it's time for round 1. Now, I'm going to ask 8 general knowledge questions. Pickers, before each one, I will ask you to select which lot you would like to play for. And quizzers, if you buzz in correctly, you will get to add that to your collection. But beware, because if you buzz in incorrectly, you'll be frozen out of the next question, OK? So, pickers, please make your first pick. Let's see what you've chosen. Mark and Amanda have gone for the coach set, Lisa and Rianne, the plant pot, and Alan and Michelle, the vinaigrette. Here we go then, quizzers, fingers on buzzers. Question number 1. Which name is given to both a thin Mexican flatbread and a Spanish omelette? Yes, Lisa.
Tortilla.
It is a tortilla. The plant pot is yours. Pickers, pick again. Mark and Amanda sticking with the coach set. Lisa and Rianne have now gone for the medal. Alan and Michelle sticking with the vinaigrette. Fingers on buzzers. Question 2. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy by John le Carré is a spy novel set during which era of hostility between the Soviet Union and the West? Alan.
Cold War.
It is the Cold War. The vinaigrette's yours. Well done. Michelle's pleased with that. Pickers, pick again. Mark and Amanda, no surprise, the coach set again. Lisa and Rianne, the poster. Alan and Michelle, the medal this time. Quizzes, question 3. In the Bible, which prophet came down from Mount Sinai with the 10 Commandments? Yes, Alan.
That was Moses.
It was Moses. The medal is yours. Pickers, make a pick. Mark and Amanda, the coach set. Lisa and Rianne, the poster. Alan and Michelle, the earrings. Quizzes, fingers on buzzers, question 4. Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not was the debut album by which Sheffield band? It was the Arctic Monkeys. Pickers, pick again. Mark and Amanda, the coach set. Lisa and Rianne, the poster. Alan and Michelle, the earrings. Quizzes, question 5. In 2015, Malcolm Turnbull became Prime Minister of which country? Yes, Alan.
Australia.
Yes, Australia is correct. The earrings are in your collection. Pickers, pick again. Mark and Amanda, the coach set. Lisa and Rianne, the poster. Alan and Michelle, the candlesticks. Quizzes, here comes question 6. In the 1960s cartoon series Wacky Races, which character had a sidekick called Muttley? Yes, Mark.
Dick Dastardly.
Correct. That coach set is finally yours.
Nice one.
It's just drawing up now in your collection. Very good. Pickers, make another pick. Mark and Amanda have gone for the poster. Lisa and Rianne staying with the poster. Alan and Michelle sticking with the candlesticks. Question 7. Which British comedian is famous for his pub landlord alter... Yes, Mark.
Al Murray.
Yes, his pub landlord alter ego is Al Murray. Congratulations, Mark. The poster is yours. There's no stopping him now. Look at that. Here we go. Final question. Pickers, make a pick. Mark and Amanda, the candlesticks. Lisa and Rianne, the coin. Alan and Michelle, the candlesticks. Quizzes, this is your final question in this round. Which word is both a man's name and a woman's short hairstyle? Yes, Lisa.
Bob.
Bob, it is. The coin is yours. Right, at the end of round 1, let's have a look at what you have in your collections. Mark and Amanda, you have the coach set and the poster. Lisa and Rianne, you have the plant pot and the coin. Alan and Michelle, you have the vinaigrette, the earrings, and the medal. Well done, everybody. Well, our teams have started to build their collections, but have they chosen wisely? Well, before they have the chance to add more of them, Charles is going to give each pair a fact about a lot of their choice, which should be everything they need to know to make a valuation. So, Team 1, we're going to start with you. And first of all, I want to know a bit more about you. So, Mark, you're a pretty good quizzer, aren't you?
We enjoy going out on the occasional night on the weekend and answer the local pub quizzes. We do, sometimes we win and sometimes we finish last as well. So it can really depend on the questions.
Yeah, and it does, absolutely. If you know it, it's easy, isn't it? That's the point. And Amanda, you've taught Mark, he says, a lot about antiques.
Yes, I mean, when I met Mark, I've always had an interest in antiques, which came from my uncle mainly as a child, taking me around fairs and auctions and boot sales. And since Mark has met me, he's basically had no choice but to have some involvement in it, because he had no interest prior to that.
Well, welcome, both of you. It's lovely to have you here. What would you like to know more about?
I'd like to know a little bit more about the Coach and Horses, please.
Yeah, it's really caught your eye, hasn't it?
Yeah, pleasure, Amanda. And I can tell you this is a wonderfully detailed piece entitled Her Majesty's Stagecoach. It's produced by the toy manufacturers Britton's in Britain around the 1950s, so mid-20th century. And this set is based on the one used during the coronation of that King George III in 1761. Overall, it's in good condition. It comes with its original box, always a bonus for buyers. The all-important question, so what do you think, Amanda, it's worth?
Don't say anything, just let you think about that. Lisa and Rianne, how did you two meet?
We met about 20 years ago in antenatal classes when we were both pregnant with our eldest sons. We were all there relaxing, and all of a sudden she just got up and walked out because she was bored. So it kind of ruined the moment slightly, and no one was very relaxed after that. Went for a coffee, and the rest is history.
How lovely. You thought, yeah, she's for me. She's not paying any attention. OK, Rianne, tell me, what do you collect?
I like glass and I like sort of mid-century design.
Mid-century meaning 1950s or something?
Yeah, something like that poster, I think.
You may have let something out there. You should play strategically, remember? Yes. But it's very nice to have you here, and good luck, girls. So, what lot would you like to know more about from Charles?
Oh, I'd like to know more about the plate, please.
This plate is quite interesting because it comes from the hillside town of Castelli, home to one of Italy's most well-known crafts, the eponymous Castelli ceramic. And Castelli is one of those art forms that seem to provoke conflicting reactions from people. This plate was made in around 1760, so it is a later example. This particular plate has a provenance, Rihanna. It has a pedigree. It was once owned by Earl Spencer, and he auctioned it off in his attic sale of 2010 to pay for a new roof at Althorpe House.
That's an intriguing story, isn't it? Well, good luck, Team 2. Now, Team 3, Alan and Michelle, let's find out a little bit more about you as well. So, Alan, I understand you like to collect fossils, stuff like that?
That's right, yeah. I've got 1 or 2 local fossils because we actually live on Wenlock Edge, and that's full of really old, and I mean really old fossils.
Yes. And what about you, Michelle? Do you have collections at home?
Yes, I started off with Goldport, just green stamped at the back, which makes it very old. And then we went on to the smaller ones because we got so much of it, we hadn't got any room.
Well, incredible. Lovely to have you here. What would you like to know more about?
I'd like to know more about the earrings.
This is a pair of tri-colour long drop earrings which are made of a rose yellow and a white gold. They were designed in around 1980 and bear the signature of Marina B. But what does the B stand for, you might ask? Well, I can tell you it's Bulgaris. Marina B is the granddaughter of Sartorius Bulgaris, the founder of the highly regarded jewellers Bulgari. So there is a real pedigree. These earrings are among the more timeless of those pieces produced during that period and could prove tempting for a modern buyer wanting a bit of vintage flair.
Thank you, Charles. Intriguing information. I hope that's helped a bit. But let's move on. It's time to play round 2. In this round, the pickers will select a lot to play for, and the quizzers will again try to secure it by answering correctly. But this time around, the lots come with their own question categories, and here they are. So if you wanted that tool, for instance, quizzers, I'd offer you a chance to answer a question either on the Tudors or autobiographies. Very simple, really. And at the end of this round, the team with the least valuable collection will be eliminated, so choose wisely. OK, Team 1, you are up first. So, Amanda, tell me what your lot is.
I'd like the plate, please, Fern.
The plate. OK, physics or the Olympics, Mark?
The Olympics, please, Fern.
The Olympics, here you go. A foil is a piece of equipment used in which Olympic sport?
Fencing.
Correct. The plate is yours. It's as easy as that. You've made that look very simple, OK? Lisa and Rianne. Rianne, would you like to choose something?
The salt cellar, please.
The salt cellar. Lisa, UK geography or the Olympics?
I'll go for the Olympics as well, please.
OK, here we go. What do the initials IOC stand for?
International Olympic Committee.
Yes, the salt cellar is yours. Michelle and Alan, your turn. Michelle, what would you like?
I'm going to go for the candlesticks.
I thought you would. UK geography or the Tudors, Alan?
UK geography, please.
UK geography? By population, which is the second largest city in the UK?
Population. Birmingham should be the...
It is.
Yes.
Birmingham is correct. The candlesticks are yours. Yay! Building nice collections, all of you. OK, from now on, you can either go for what's left on the grid or you can steal from someone else's collection. But pickers, be warned, if you choose to steal from another team, they will get to choose which category your quizzer must face. OK, Team 1, do you want to pick from the grid or steal?
I'd like to pick the table, please.
The table on the grid, OK. UK geography or action films, Mark?
UK geography, please.
UK geography. In which English county are the White Cliffs of Dover?
Kent.
It is Kent. The table is yours. There we go. Lisa and Rianne, pick or steal?
I'd like to steal the poster, please.
Steal the poster from Mark and Amanda. Mark and Amanda, you can talk amongst yourselves. Which question category would you like to give Lisa?
I would either say physics or action films.
Yeah, we'll pick physics, Fern.
Physics. Your physics question is, what name is given to the force that attracts all objects on its surface to the centre of the Earth?
Gravity.
Yes, easy. The poster is yours. Alan and Michelle, pick or steal?
Steal, I'm afraid.
What do you want?
The plate.
The plate. Poor Mark and Amanda.
Oh, they're ganging up here.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Right, Mark and Amanda, give me a category for Alan.
Well, nothing to do with the style, but fashion.
Fashion. OK, Alan. London, Paris, New York, and which other city are locations for the 4 major biannual fashion weeks?
Is it Tokyo?
It is not Tokyo, it's Milan.
No.
The plate is not coming to you. Well defended. Mark and Amanda, what would you like to do? Pick or steal?
I'd like to steal the vinaigrette,
The
please.
vinaigrette, which is with Alan and Michelle. What category are we going to give Mark?
We think autobiographies.
Autobiographies. Mark, here's your question. What you see is what you get is the autobiography of which businessman and media personality?
Alan Sugar.
Correct. Very good. You've got the vinaigrette in your collection. Lisa and Rianne, pick or steal?
Steal the medal.
You want the medal? Alan and Michelle, to defend this, what category would you like to give Lisa?
Olympics, please.
Olympics. Lisa, which Winter Olympic sport is played with stones and brooms?
Curling.
Curling it is. The medal is on its way to you. Sorry, Alan and Michelle, but here's your chance. Pick or steal?
I think we'll steal the plate.
The plate in Mark and Amanda's collection. Right, Mark and Amanda, please give me a category for Alan.
Same again.
Yes, fashion again.
Fashion again, please.
Fashion again. Kick a man when he's done. Here we go, Alan. Which men's dinner jacket takes its name from the country club in Orange County, New York, where it was first worn?
I would imagine that's tuxedo.
You would imagine correctly. The plate is yours. Here it comes. Well, that is the end of the round, so let's see how the collections are looking. Mark and Amanda have the coat set, the vinaigrette, and the table. Lisa and Rianne, you have the plant pot, the coin, the salt cellar, the poster, and the medal. And Alan and Michelle, you have the earrings, the plate, and the candlesticks. OK, for one team, it is now the end of the road. And Charles has been keeping tabs, and the team with the least valuable collection will now be eliminated. So, Charles, who is leaving us first?
The pair leaving us first is actually the pair who I thought might be favourites. But I can reveal leaving us is Mark and Amanda.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, of course, yeah. I'm sorry.
Mark and Amanda, we're very sorry to have to let you go, but I'm sure before you go, you want to know the value of your collection. So shall we go through them piece by piece before we come to the total?
It was the stagecoach, Amanda, that you really wanted to acquire. You were quite pleased it had the box with it. That was quite key. Wonderful little toy. Its auction value was £200. OK, so not a huge amount. And you also had the table in your collection. It's a lovely example of a type of design which is typical to Syrian furniture. Just look at it. It's quite wonderful. And to create those geometric patterns, the craftsman has to painstakingly cut the designs into the surface of the wood, and then the mother of pearl was inlaid on top. It's a real skill which you just can't reproduce today in mass machine industry. It's a super item. It's full of Eastern promise. For what it's worth, it was £250.
Oh.
OK. And then finally, that engraved Victorian silver vinaigrette, produced in Birmingham in 1846. And they were used whilst travelling to give a pleasant aroma as far back as the Regency times around 1800. And for an item that's less than an inch tall, it's covered in this really pretty, attractive engraved design. It is small, it's beautiful, but its value, £60. Seems quite cheap. Your final total of your three items was £510. Oh. Well done.
Well, you did very well, but not well enough. But Mark and Amanda, thank you so much for playing for what it's worth. Thank you. And also, the unclaimed items in the grid are now having to leave the game. So let's quickly find out from Charles what they are worth and if the top lot is still in the game. Actually, they've virtually cleaned us out today, haven't they, Charles?
I'm amazed you left one item on the board. And actually, this interesting-looking item is a bevel stock used by joiners and carpenters, especially in the shipyard. In good condition, the wood has held up really well, and there is a beautiful brass butterfly screw holding the tool together. The value, well, if it had that Titanic romance, of course, value would be huge. But I can tell you, quite simply, it's virtually worthless.
Oh.
Well done.
Very good. The bottom lot is out, which means someone has got the top lot, which is worth £2,500. So, teams, congratulations on getting this far. You now have one last chance to pick our experts' brains. So which lot do you need to know more about? Lisa and Rianne.
I'd like to know more about the poster, please.
Here we have a promotional airline poster from the late 1930s. It was created by James Gardner, OBE, who was a British Museum and exhibition designer who also designed the interior and superstructure for the QE2. The market for vintage posters, quite simply, is pretty huge, and travel posters in particular are one of the largest collecting fields. Nostalgia for an era when travel offered excitement and glamour has fueled this demand. But the really desirable examples have to be in perfect condition. This one has survived very well and is only showing a little of its 80 or so years of age. But will it make your collection take off?
Ooh, we like that. And it could almost look as if it was made yesterday. It's so modern.
Absolutely.
Right. Team 3, what would you like to know more about?
I'd like to know a little bit more about the medal, please.
The medal.
As you have spotted already, this is a medal which was awarded to a soldier for service during that battle of Waterloo, and was, in fact, the first campaign medal to be awarded to every participant. It's dated the 18th of June, 1815, the date of the battle, and bears the name Wellington, referring, of course, to the Duke of Wellington, who led Britain to that celebrated victory over Napoleon. It is a pretty rare piece. Condition is key with medals, and this one has fared quite well. So, is it an item worth battling for? What's it worth?
It's all good, isn't it? And mysterious. But it's now time for our final round, and at the end of it, we will have our winners. In this round, I'll show you a category and 12 possible answers. 9 are correct, 3 are not. Each of you will then take turns to choose an answer that you think is correct. As it's the final round, both quizzers and pickers will play, so there's nowhere to hide. Pick a wrong answer and your opponents will be able to steal a lot from your collection. If all 9 correct answers are given, then the team who gives the final correct answer will be the winners. We'll play 3 questions in total. The pair with the most valuable collection can choose to go first or second. So, Charles, who is that at the moment?
Fern, I can reveal the team who has the most valuable collection so far is Lisa and Rianne.
Lisa and Rianne, I'm going to show you question 1, which is Caribbean countries. So you're looking for the names of countries in the geographical region known as the Caribbean. Would you like to play first or second?
First, please.
First? OK, here we go. 9 of those are correct, 3 of them are not. Lisa, give me an answer.
St Kitts and Nevis.
St Kitts and Nevis. If it goes green, it's correct. Of course it's correct. 2 islands in the shape of an exclamation mark. Well done. Alan, give me an answer.
Haiti.
Haiti. Yes, that's correct. And the capital is Port-au-Prince. Rian.
The Bahamas.
The Bahamas. Yes, that's correct. Apparently there's a group of 700 islands making up the Bahamas. Michelle.
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic. Correct. Home to the Caribbean's highest mountain. Lisa.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago. Correct. Twin island country, that one. Alan.
Grenada.
Grenada. Correct. Also known as Spice Island. Rianne.
St Lucia.
St Lucia. Yes, that's correct. Dominated by 2 volcanic spikes. Michelle.
The Seychelles.
The Seychelles. Oh, incorrect. Let's see all the other answers. The Seychelles is an African country.
Yeah.
It's Indian Ocean.
San Marino is European, in Italy. And St. West, anybody know St. West? It's Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's son. Well done, Lisa and Rianne. That means you can steal a lot from your opponents. What would you like?
The plate, do you
I'm
think?
thinking earrings. Please, or earrings.
Either or. I'll leave it to you, picker.
I'm going for the earrings.
The earrings, they're yours. Here comes question 2. Alan and Michelle, this is for you. Rabbits in Watership Down. You're looking for the names of rabbits from the novel Watership Down by Richard Adams. Would you like to go first or second?
Go first.
Yeah, OK. We'll go first.
First?
Yes, please.
OK, let's have a look at the answers. Give me an answer, Alan.
Bigwig.
Bigwig. Correct, a big tough rabbit. Lisa.
Fiver.
Fiver. Correct, he's psychic. Michelle.
Hazel.
Hazel. Correct, the main character. Rianne.
Pipkin.
Pipkin. Correct. Pipkin, fierce and loyal. Alan.
Buckthorn.
Buckthorn. Yes, correct, a tough fighter. Lisa.
Dandelion.
Dandelion. Correct, dandelion, because it was a yellow-furred rabbit. Michelle.
Petra.
Petra. Oh. Petra is the blue Peter dog. Let's have a look at the other wrong answers. Pistachio, of course a nut. Crankshaft. part of a car engine. But it would have been a great name for a rabbit, wouldn't it? Yeah. OK, Lisa and Rhiann, get ready to steal. What do you want?
The plate.
The plate. OK, the plate is yours. Third and final question now. Lisa and Rhiann, this question is for you. Britney Spears' UK Top 10 hits. You need to identify the names of singles released by Britney Spears which have charted in the UK's Top 10. OK, would you like to go first or second?
First, please.
First, let's have a look at the answers. Lisa, give me an answer.
Toxic.
Toxic. Correct, number 1 in 2004. Alan.
Hard to handle.
Hard to handle. Oh! It's Otis Redding. Yes. Oh. Let's have a look at the other wrong answers. Beautiful was Christina Aguilera, and Underneath Your Clothes was Shakira. Everything else there are Britney Spears' Top 10. Alan, I guess Britney Spears is maybe not up your street?
No. Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin. Yes.
Yes. This is a crucial moment for you because Lisa and Rhiann are going to take the last thing in your collection. Girls, do it quickly, like ripping off a plaster.
Candlesticks.
Candlesticks. There we are. It's gone.
Well done, girls.
Oh, Alan and Michelle, well, you have lost actually very nobly. Thank you so much for playing for what it's worth. Alan and Michelle. Well done, Lisa and Rhiann. You are today's winners. And now all that remains, simple, is for you to claim your prize. All you have to do is pick one of the lots in your collection and we will give you its value in cash. So, which one do you want to choose? Discuss it with each other.
This is really hard now. We've got too much to choose from, haven't we? That plate was curious, wasn't it? I don't like it, but...
Or the medal, I think, or the coin that we know nothing about. I don't think it's the candlesticks. I don't think it's the salt cellar, and I don't think it's the earrings.
Do you know the coin? Do you know anything about the coin?
I think coin, medal, or plate is. I think it's one of those three, but
I'm going to have to push you.
do you want to choose from those three?
I want the poster. I'll go for the plate.
So you're going with the plate. Now, we need to let you know what you have said goodbye to. So, Charles.
First of all, the salt cellar was up first. Rhiann, you said not my sort of thing. Lisa, you were quite intrigued by it. Well, quite right. It's an early 1900s salt cellar, made of oak with metal bindings. It has a wooden handle. It's in great condition. What was it worth? It was worth £80, OK? So no huge sum. We then moved on to those pair of candlesticks. They feature a loaded base, which basically means that the bottom of each has been filled with a fairly heavy material, even perhaps cement, to weigh them down and stop them toppling over. These were made in that great industrial town of Birmingham. From the very early years of the 20th century, you might call them Edwardian, circa 1910. They are sterling, so they are 92.5% solid silver, naturally more valuable than silver plate. And, of course, as ever, it's always good to have a pair. Their value, they were pretty good. Their value was £100.
Oh.
OK, then we have those earrings, which were so 1980s. Regardless of that, they have style. And when it comes to jewellery today, that's that key word in obtaining and adding value. It's got the look. Their value, £700. And from the 1980s, we can move on to what really is quite jazzy. What have we got here? Well, it's Clarice Cliff. She was an active English artist, designer on pottery from 1922 to 1963, and is probably the most prolific and important Art Deco designer of the 20th century. This is what we call the Aurea pattern, and as you can see, it's bright, it's happy, it's painted with a large marigold and types of flowers on sinuous stems in those really almost quite gaudy tones of green, browns, yellow and pinks. Now, the value of this gorgeous deco piece is £500. And then moving on, this is a Henry I penny from around 1123. It's almost 900 years old. One side of the coin shows a facing bust of the king, whilst the other side depicts a fleur-de-lis in circles surrounding. Remarkably, it's still fully round. It may have had a plough go over it, but it's in very fine condition and is really quite pretty rare. Value, they say small is beautiful and prized. £1,750.
Oh,
hey.
That's a relief it wasn't the top lot. OK.
It's tense. Now, you kept bouncing this poster at the start, hoping you would secure it, and you did. Well done. Imperial Airways were an early British commercial long range air transport company which folded in the year 1939. So we know this poster is pre-war. These posters are so desirable. Yes, there are a couple of crease marks in, but come on, it's been out of sunlight, it's so alive. It's just a starry object, and I'm sorry, you didn't take it on board because its value is £350. So, it comes down to two. This medal. What this is a valuable campaign medal. Only 8,000 were produced. Many have got lost over the years. Their values have jumped in the last 40 years. If I tell you in 1990 you could have bought this medal for £350, but today is the day, I shall tell you the value of this medal today is £2,500. I'm sorry.
I knew it.
I'm sorry.
I knew it.
Ooh, OK, Lisa and Rhiannon, you have won the value of the plate. And just out of interest, what do you think that might be worth?
Not a lot.
I don't even like it.
Well, before we tell you what it's worth, can we tempt you with the mystery lot? Come and join me. Lisa and Rhiannon, here is your lot. Do you like it better?
No.
No.
Well, as things stand, you have won its value in cash. You have chosen the plate, but before we tell you its value, Charles is going to tempt you with today's mystery lot. Charles, what have you got?
I'll be very careful. It's an object of great beauty. There we go. Any ideas yet?
Violin.
Musical?
You're quite right on that note.
Oh.
I'll tell you, because that note is indeed, if I take that very carefully, is a quite lovely object here. Oh. Which you might say is distressed. What we've got here is a very nice late 19th century two-piece back violin. As you can see, the many years have not been kind to it, and it's safe to say it's not exactly in mint condition. The turning pegs up here have mostly fallen out. The strings are ruptured beyond repair in many respects, but you would be wrong to dismiss it without giving it some proper consideration. This violin has a book match, meaning the maker has sliced a piece of wood down the middle and opened it up like a book. The flames or grain patterns in the wood therefore become opposites, and this has a very striking visual effect. It's damaged, but it is well made and could produce a lovely noise once again with a little TLC.
Right, your instant thoughts.
Sometimes there's a paper label inside, but you're always supposed to look in through the holes and see if there's anything inside a violin. So it could be, it could be not. I'd say we both hated that. Why we've got it there, I'm not sure.
No?
Maybe cut our losses with the plate and go
Stick
for
with the
that.
plate.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I say maybe cut our losses with the plate
No.
because we didn't like it.
I just want to confirm, double check, you're going with the plate.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
OK, plate it is. Charles, tell them what they've thrown away with this violin.
So, this violin is tired, but sometimes that can be a charm in value. Violins are one of the most spurious, speculative high ends of the market if two buyers get behind this sort of instrument, and it can really play sweet music. And I can tell you its auction market value is £150. Well done.
What's that word?
Wow. Would you mind popping
Indeed.
in back?
Indeed.
No Stradivarius?
No.
No, we were hoping that might have been the hidden name, but no. Well, while that's put away, you know that you've won the worth of this plate. This poor, ugly plate that you don't like.
Yes.
Charles, please tell us how much they've won.
It's a small plate, but we always talk about small can be beautiful. This is very late Renaissance. This is tin glazed earthenware, what we call maiolica. And whilst this plate is tired, it has a real interest amongst continental buyers. And I can tell you, its value today is £1,200.
Oh, congratulations! That's marvellous. That's absolutely marvellous. Today, Lisa and Rhiannon, you are going home with £1,200.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Charles,
Great
thank you
fun.
so much for lending us all your expertise, as ever.
I've enjoyed it.
And we're very much looking forward to seeing you again next time when Mortys will be trying to spot the lot to win the lot on For What It's Worth. See you next time. Goodbye for now.
Well done. That's excellent.